Hello, once again, dear viewers, and welcome back to another Moonflower Tarot reading. And today I'm going to be channeling messages from the higher self of your future partner or future spouse, whichever one you've been looking for or manifesting. If you've found this video and you resonate with this reading, then these messages are for you. I am clear channeling, and this is a general message. So I'll only take what resonates. I'm going to be channeling a little bit differently today, mostly just flowing, going with the direction Spirit sends me in. So most of what I got before sitting down to meditate on this reading was very positive messages. I'm hearing you have a positive attitude about this. You're spiritually aligned with this message, actually, I feel for most of you right now. And I'm actually hearing that this is guaranteeing you a very straightforward path ahead if you have been clearly manifesting a partner, asking about one, or if you're currently in a relationship with someone and you just want to see how it goes, if it feels good, this is also further confirmation. And I just want to remind my dear viewers to like, comment, and subscribe. It does help support my channel a lot. But with that out of the way, I'm just going to free flow, keep it open, and any songs that I get channeled through, I'll link in the description below. Those songs are usually meant to associate with a type of frequency, also might be used for energy healing. The first song that came to mind when I was tuning into this collective was the song To Be Loved by Lizzo. It basically, Am I Ready to Be Loved, is the theme of the day and the theme of the year for a lot of you. I feel like most of you are incredibly ready. I'm hearing some of you are starring or aligning with your self-insert fan fiction. Um, well, I'm just going to say, Spirit says good luck from heaven because he's with you. Because the other thing is, when we are manifesting, yeah, we can use our works of art to bring something into life because it's a like mood boarding or scripting. Creating art is also another good way of manifesting. But when it comes to a significant other, aligning with yourself more brings in the frequency of the one you want to draw in. It feels like most of you have reached that frequency, so there is a lot of love and light here, even if you don't meet them right away or in the next few years, or if you're just planning on giving yourself some free time and alone time. Just know that they are coming in as you are manifesting them and aligning your energy. I'm hearing for 3 of you, you might be alone right now and looking forward to a partnership. I'm hearing this reading might not be meant for you, but it might give you some insight into what you need to change, because the frequency that I was picking up on with this specific partner, and regardless of gender, they were coming across as very grounded, very like balanced masculine and feminine, but they were appearing to me in their more masculine energy. And if they are, if they identify as female, they're the type of person who likes to get work done, who likes to fix things up. Okay, so immediately the song "The Giver" by Chapel Roan came up. They have that type of energy. They're like, I'm here to get stuff done. I'm here to fix things up. And for some reason, I'm like, I feel like for some of you, they might have a southern accent or have a specific accent that might be different from you, or you might be from the South, because I just kind of picked up on that a little bit. Their frequency might be slightly different from you, but I was picking up very much grounded, stable, Capricornic energy, like Virgo. Yeah, I was picking up Capricorn, Virgo, a little bit of Taurus, but the Taurus energy is like this headstrongness when it comes to persuading someone to do the right thing in the right way. They feel like a builder. They feel like someone who wants to just fix things up, build things up, someone who wants to make a family home. So they have a little bit of Cancerian energy with them. These don't always have to be their signs. It's just a mix of different frequencies they're bringing to the table. For some of you, you might already know who this is, or you might be a Capricorn and you want that energy. But it feels like this is someone you can start a family with, whether or not you want to have children. They're pretty much on the same level as you, like ground level. They're starting with you. I'm hearing bare bones, as some of you have been in a relationship for a while with someone new. This might be someone you feel like you can start building things from the ground up with. If this is someone new entering into your life, I'm just getting a lot of that very grounded Zen energy that puts you into the spirit of co-working and collaborating, and it just feels like a person that you can also have a lot of fun with together. This is someone who is the ideal partner for being a parent. They're going to co-parent. They're going to be like a super mom, super dad, because I'm getting this very high vibrational spiritual energy of someone who has mastered the physical and is starting to embark on a spiritual journey. And if you identify as a more spiritual person, then they're going to maybe gain influence for you. Like you're the yin to their yang. You have a little bit more of a spiritual side of things. You delve into the unknown, and they have a more practical side. And it feels like, an addition to each other. You already have your solid foundation. You gone through what it feels like you've done. I'm hearing legacy healing. So you might have even gone through a lot of breakups and partnerships before and are healing and learning. And it feels like for most of you, if this is not the case, for a few of you, it feels like you've been through this for like so many relationships for so long that you know what your ideal partner is, and you know what you deserve, and you know who you are. And that is the stable base for your foundation to build a family, to build a home, if not literally, then just energetically, because some of you might actually just be like cat and dog moms. Like some of you might just adopt dogs, or like be a foster parent for animals, or for some of you, you might get birds or have an aquarium. A family doesn't always mean you have children. It means that you are creating what is essentially a community of spirits, is what I'm going to call it, a community of people and animals. And that's what family really is. It's like when we think of chosen family, and the family that chooses you, it doesn't even have to be like people. It could be animals. Like you can have cats as part of a chosen family. And this might feel true to a lot of you if you've had to walk away from family. It feels like if you're not older, you're wise beyond your years, or you feel like an old soul. So you kind of have this, like, what is best for you right now. And there's someone who is reciprocating that energy and is attracting you into them because they're just as ready as you are for this relationship. And the number two might actually be a significant synchronicity for you right now, because number two is coming up. Because I believe in the song To Be Loved, the number two is there. So it feels like, okay, now the song, oh, how does it go? Me and you and me, so happy together. Okay, you're two peas in a pod. This is a very, very balanced relationship. You don't feel like you're opposites. You feel like you have certain similarities and enough common ground, but you have enough things that are like diverse, where you create like this balance. I'm seeing two pieces of a puzzle interlocking. Like you're your own thing on your own, but when you come together, it's like, oh, they're not the missing piece, but they fit in so very, very well. And it feels like for some of you, you're just going to hit it off quickly. You're just going to hit it off. You're going to be so happy. And I'm hearing very ecstatic when you meet this person. Like they are just so for you. And you might even identify as being in a twin flame relationship, or looking for someone who kind of matches your soul, or is an addition to your soul journey. A lot of signs or synchronicities that this union is coming close, or they're spiritually near you. If you're seeing a lot more brown, green, like orange, like aura, spiritual energy, if you're noticing those colors a lot more, if they stand out, if you feel a little bit more calm or grounded, Virgo season might be significant. You might actually be a Virgo or a Virgo moon sign. Signs that they are around you, it feels like you just feel just slightly more grounded. You're free flowing and not so much in your ego anymore. And it feels like you're not desperate for it. You're just kind of excited and almost mildly amused that this is coming in. Dolphins might also be a sign or synchronicity. Seeing like the ocean in your dreams, or having visions of the ocean, or wanting to take a trip to the ocean. The summertime might also be a season between like now Taurus season or Virgo season. During the entire length of the summer, there might be some sort of significant glow up, or you're kind of going through a transformation. But this is sort of like a divinely guided thing. You two are like so in the higher realms in sync with each other that you can't miss each other. You're just going to find each other. Some of you might actually meet this person at the beach, because I'm just seeing like a beach party, or in like I'm seeing June specifically, because I was being taken to like a specific place, and a lot of people were like making sand castles and sand sculptures. So between June, mid-July, and August. But don't force it. Some of you might have already met this person at the beach or at a party, or you might be going to that, because I also tasted like barbecued meat specifically. So you might be meeting them at a celebration, family function, maybe at a corporate meeting, or like a fundraiser. But it just feels like this is happening very quickly, and I'm hearing the phrase succinctly, and I'm not sure what that means. Like, it's just gonna happen. And it's gonna feel right. And I'm feeling very practical, pragmatic energy with this person. So let's see what other messages we have. Yeah, this is someone you can build with. Okay, so immediately, like, I felt in my solar plexus, my energy is calming down. This is someone who is going to keep you calm and balanced, because I just felt this wave of just pure, like, Zen energy. That's all I can describe it as. Like, calm down. You're just overthinking it. Because for a second, I was trying to push a message coming in, and I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, because for a brief second, nothing was coming through and I couldn't speak correctly. This is someone who's going to help ground you. If you tend to be, I'm hearing a little bit more flighty, or just very highly empathic, very energetic, or just in your head, like I'm seeing the sign of Libra. Like if you're an air sign, or you have an air sign moon, or just very highly psychic and intuitive, and have a hard time settling down, this person is going to kind of bring you back down to earth in a good way. Okay, so only take it if this resonates. Some of you actually might suffer from anxiety or severe panic attacks. And if that's the case, I'm very sorry. And it's funny, because those things kind of happen when we are picking up the energy of the world around us. That does have a tendency to happen. I will let you know that I kind of suffer from the same thing. And you can't always like trick your body out of it. You do have to make a disciplined practice every day to commit to putting yourself in the mindset, in the situation where you can grow and evolve and be kind to yourself no matter what happens in your mind and in your body. Because that's the tricky thing when we're dealing with a lot of miscommunication and lack of empathy in the mental health community. We don't really understand why we have these things happen. And it's just a symptom of a lot of chaos we are picking up going on in the world, in our lives, in our history. And the energetic and emotional body picks up on that, and it creates an overload. And maybe your parents kind of taught you one way of understanding yourself or your mental health, and you don't know any better, and that's not your fault. They were not excused in dismissing what you went through, but there might be some grief surrounding a lot of the stuff that you committed your life to healing, and this person is revealing to you that it's okay to still do everything right and have this mindset of overthinking and worrying, because it's perfectly normal considering the way your life has been, the way your brain is composed. Like, we can't always control that. That is the hardest lesson I think I even had to learn when it came to my own mental health, is I cannot control when these things happen in my body. I can just control how I react, and it's not an easy or a fun thing to do. But this person feels like they're going to balance you out. They're going to understand what it is you're going through, but they're going to almost humanize it and empathize with it and say, you know what, kid, it's okay. We're full grown. We know what it's like to be scared. We're adults, and we understand that sometimes, our nervous system goes haywire. You're going to be okay. And this person almost like makes you feel safe within yourself, even though you do have the means and capacity to do that. It feels like you're someone who has a good head on your shoulders, and you know these coping skills, and having extra help from time to time. There's no shame in that. Everyone needs it. If you are neurodiverse, if you've gone through a lot of stuff, you probably need it more than others. And this person feels like, I want to be there for you. It's not your fault you're like this, but I love you and I'm committing to you. So with that in mind, let's figure out how to work together, because this feels like this is a collaboration between two people who genuinely love each other, want love, and want to work together. You feel like you're marrying your best friend. And you might even be friends with this person now and just realize, hey, wait a minute, I actually love you, because you committed to yourself for so long that you get what real love is. And there might be someone who sparks your interest that you knew for a long time, or knew a long time ago, that you got along well with. And they're just coming in, and you're just, lightning strikes your mind, and you're like, oh, hey, that's you. That's the person I want to be with, or spend time with, or get to know better. And I think that is very beautiful, that you're not only not seeking this connection out specifically to heal you, but also that in healing yourself and focusing on your mental health and well-being, this person comes in to help be the answer to that prayer. And being open and honest with yourself and others about what you want and need has brought this person into you. And I just think that is very beautiful, and I'm so happy for you. And if there's anything else you need to work on it, so that's it. I was trying to figure out, is there anything else this collective needs to work on? It's being open and honest. It's just, some people will only see your light and, disown your shadow, but some people will see your light and your shadow and say, that's my king, that's my queen, that's my family. I love you even at your spiciest. I love you at your sweetest. Like, I love you 24/7, like 7, not 6 days a week, 7 days a week, all the days in the year. Ooh. They also, I want to mention, have a good sense of humor. It might be a little bit more dry or sarcastic, but it is a very grounded sense of humor is what I'm going to say. That is interesting. You might actually enjoy watching similar shows together. It feels like you're going to do a lot of stuff together. You are each going to have your own friend group and your own things going on. But when you spend time together, it feels like you're in your own world. You might even connect with your partner on things that, they might not share with their friends. For example, like, if you two enjoy going to the theater together or going to musicals, and their friends and family don't necessarily like to join them, and your friends don't necessarily like to go with you, it feels like there's going to be a specific hobby or even talent that you share together that is unique for your partnership or relationship that they don't do with anyone else, and you as well. This could also be like playing board games. This could be like taking up knitting or crocheting, because I'm seeing a couple sitting in rocking chairs in a community group like knitting class. This just feels like you're going to be so close and so connected with this person, but also being able to do things on your own with friends, and just having this very stable foundation built on trust. And this is the main energy is this is slow and steady. This is a very lasting relationship. This feels like you're going to be with this person. This is your person till death do you part. The only thing that might rub you the wrong way with this person, and you might already know this or agree with this, but this person is very headstrong. So there's a little bit of that Taurus energy where they're just moving forward and they know a lot about what's right, and they will respect your opinion, but there might be just a little bit of a butting of heads in a healthy way. It just feels like they know what they want, very fixed energy, but capable of being moved because they are a team player. But it just feels like they just have such leadership energy. They naturally take charge and they want to do that and want to fix things. And almost maybe there might be a slight hint of overprotectiveness with you. They might feel like they want to change certain things about your environment to make it easier for you, maybe happier and healthier if you struggle, especially if you struggle with some sort of, I'm hearing mental illness or a disability, or if you're dealing with financial insecurity or having a certain hardship right now. They really want to help support you. It feels like this is a type of person who, regardless of who they know, would basically, like, what is the saying, take the shirt off their back for you. They would carry you if you couldn't walk, because now I'm being taken to Samwise um from Lord of the Rings, like when he's going up, when they're finally making it up the mountain to drop off the ring. Sorry about that. um, he says to Frodo, I can't carry the ring for you, but I can carry you. That's the type of vibe. That's the vibe. Because I just heard Fellowship of the Ring. So that you got yourself a Samwise, your friendly neighbor, your gardener who's coming in is just like, I'm going to carry you up the mountain. Like, I can't carry this burden for you. I can carry you. And it's not like you want that. I don't see that. It almost feels like you kind of struggled with this idea of being a burden, or you're finally coming to terms with the fact that you do want help. Or even if you've always wanted help and you just couldn't find the right person to help that, like, they're doing this out of the willingness of their heart, the sturdiness of their heart. They have a very sturdy heart is what I'm hearing. They feel, oh, okay, this is a weird way to put it. They feel like daddy energy. This feels like someone, like, this feels like Aragorn. If you guys like Lord of the Rings, if you like, excuse me for a second, hold on. Hello. So I just had a little bit of a giggle moment. Sometimes I misspeak. That happens sometimes for me. As I say, I struggle a little bit with that mental health stuff too. And the thing with brain fog, my words get tied up. But Lord of the Wings was okay. So you guys might like the same type of humor, because I immediately I thought about Airplane, the movie, and I think it's referred to as a screwball comedy. And then I was taken to SNL, and my mind just went in a weird direction where it's like Lord of the Wings, and I just got this image of like Buffalo Wild Wings commercial that was like a crossover parody between Lord of the Rings and Buffalo Wild Wings, and just everyone from the Shire going ham on an entire basket of wings, and I just had to pause for laughter. So you guys might actually have an extraordinarily unique sense of humor with this person. You might even join them in some sort of like career where you make up sketch comedy, or you just appreciate, like, you work off of each other so well. Like you can bounce ideas off of each other, and it's just like very funny. Like, I'm hearing you're esoterically aligned, and you're very divine together. You have aligned chakras is also what I'm hearing. So if any of these messages or feelings are resonating for you, this is the one. Whether you've met them yet or not, this person is very much going to emotionally fulfill you, and they want to. It's just the type of person they are. And deep down inside, it might be the person you are. So together, it's like, because they know who they are, you know who you are, you know what you need, they know what they want. They have a certain set of boundaries because it feels like there's a sense of being both stoic, like planted in their truth, but also very like philosopher energy. They want to know a different way of understanding the world, and you might be their spiritual like scribe or seer, or teaching them the ways, because they, it feels like if you were like, I'm hearing a witchy duo or a team of spellcasters, they would use practical magic. Like they're gonna use their magic to like, I'm seeing Hermione fixing Harry Potter's glasses. That type of magic is like, I'm gonna use my magic wand to fix the floorboards. Like a water spell to get the plumbing to run more efficiently. It's like this weird sense of like alchemy for something like that is mundane, but it's almost like normalizing that this is a mechanism of the universe we could tap into, whether or not you kind of align with that, or they align with you on that level. It just feels like you're going to be collaborating in many different ways. And I don't want to say completing each other, but it feels like you are complete. You feel more complete and whole with this person added on to you. Like you're painting a bigger picture of your life. I don't always like to think of a partner being a completion to you. You need to be a complete person. But this person kind of makes your life feel more like you, is what I'm going to say. If I'm hearing the word of completion. So there might be an end of a cycle for you coming up, or you are in one right now, or just meeting them is the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. Because you might actually meet this person as you're letting go of a lot of energy, or you have already received news about them coming in. And this is just further confirmation. If you're channeling, if you can hear or in tune with their higher selves, they want you to know they're near you. The color green also, I keep seeing, might be significant if you've been seeing that certain types of frequencies ringing in your ears. I'm hearing turtle doves, or specifically like mourning doves. Hearing them is a sign that they're near you. Seeing two birds together on a wire, or even anything that comes in groups of two. So I do think that it's very fitting that at the end of the day, you have this very solid sense of balance, and you are very much a genuinely happier person with them in your life. Yeah, because now I'm hearing the song. I hope you don't mind putting down the word, how the wonderful life is while you're in the world. Excuse my singing. I'm going to write that down, put in the description below. Yeah, this person is just like, you're just going to feel so happy. So that's what I want to say about your future spouse, your future partner. I wish the best for you, and I send you all my love, and I want to congratulate you that you are on the right track. You are meeting this person. whether it's sometime soon or in the future. I just want to say congratulations, and I will catch you in a future message.